Oh, guys, have I got something in store for you today. We got ourselves next-gen console, the Xbox Series S. Now, I know it's not the Xbox Series X, but this is intentional, and I can't wait to share with you not only an unboxing, but a setup and a 48 hours later gameplay and review of my experiences with the Xbox Series S over this weekend that I've had it. So, without further ado, well, actually, I got to do something real quick. I got an Xbox Series S!
No one cares.
Alright, let's unbox this thing. I've never unboxed on a video before, but I got myself a pretty crazy rig set up. I think it's time to get this thing going. So, the Xbox Series S, not 1S, Series S is what we got going on right now. It seems that... This is upside down. It seems that there are a few different versions, right? There's the Xbox Series X, which is like the big flagship, and then the Series S. This is the all-digital version of what this is. Okay. Wow. Power your dreams. This thing is really small. Here it is. That's it. Look at this thing. It is tiny. Real tiny. Okay, so we got ourselves a little bit of tape here. I want to be careful because I might package this back up to do a slow-mo of it. But let's go ahead and do this over here. So we're going to take this out of this packaging real quick. Nice and... Holy moly, this thing is real small. This is the smallest Xbox I've ever seen. I mean, it's supposed to be, I presume, but here's what we got. We got a big fan area right here, and then we have all of our attachments. Come on, focus on this right here. And with these attachments, we have ourselves Ethernet, 2 USB for, it looks like extra SSDs if you want. This is the big thing that it has. Because this thing only has 512 gigs, which is very small, you have this storage expansion. And the storage expansion allows you to plug proprietary storage disks, storage sticks, and we will be having the ability to expand our storage, and that way you can play games off the unit itself. If you don't do that, you're gonna have to get external storage, and if it is optimized for the specifically the Xbox Series X or S, you have to transfer the game over. So that's kind of neither here nor there. Okay, so that's that. That was pretty simple. Wow, I am super impressed with how small this thing is. Okay, here's that. Let's open up this secondary box, which is going to have, I'm not too sure how this looks, but this is going to have all of our cables. So we have our power cable right here. We have our HDMI cable right here. I love the way they wrap this, by the way. It's so nice. I mean, look at this. It's so nicely wrapped. See that? Oh gosh, oh, it looks so good. Some paperwork, which doesn't really mean anything. And then we got ourselves, okay, I see what you're doing here. The controller, which is right here. And this controller, let's open this very kindly in case we do slow-mo, is still battery powered, white. Sticks feel good, buttons feel real nice. I like the way they feel. Ooh, the triggers. Okay, I see. So the triggers, I don't know if you can see this, have some texture on them. That feels good. Actually, feels real nice. The thumbsticks feel nice. We're gonna see how that feels to play. We have the new share button, which is something that has been added, this bottom button that makes it look like a face. I really like the white controller. It is textured. This is good. And then in here we have the normal attachments for like that weird headset adapter and then a headset, a 3.5 millimeter jack. Okay. And it is still, as I said, battery powered. So we got ourselves just normal thing right here. And we were given 2 batteries, and they are actually real. Wait, no, they're not. Are they not? Hold on, wait a second. Let's see here. These look like they are Duracell, but they are not Duracell. At least not right up front. And then we can put that in here. We'll get our batteries going, which I think will be good. We'll go minus with minus, plus with plus, and now we have a powered controller. I think that the next step is to actually plug this thing in and get ourselves going. So let's get out of this look, the overview. Let's just take one last cool look at all of the different attachments that we have going here. The box, there's really nothing in here. It gives us a little update. Okay, so it gives us some card telling us how to plug everything in, how to get everything together. Let's get this plugged in and get to our streaming setup and see what the setup process is for the Xbox Series S. Man, I am so excited. Again, this is like the first Xbox I've had in a long time. I haven't had one since the Xbox One S. I bought an Xbox One X right before everything shut down, and then I ended up returning it because I never played it. But now that I'm doing more of this, I want to share kind of the experience. This is literally just an unboxing and plugging in and the feel of it all, but ooh, I like that D-pad. Oh, I like that D-pad. That is nice. Look, the D-pad right here has this like, oh, that is real nice. Okay, let's set ourselves up and let's get ourselves going because I think it's time to set this thing all up. Let's go. There, we're gonna get this party started. So let's go ahead and see what happens when I press this button. Okay, got a little chime. I like that so far. Let's see what happens. We're going. Anything? So we get... Nice. Looking good. Wow, that was quick. Okay. So the Xbox is going. I'm entering in a passcode for my app, which is... Oh, all right. So that is something I can't be showing you guys. So we have a new system. Let's get you set up. Next. Notifications. No, thank you. We're not going to link accounts right now. Not now. Set up a console. Here we go. So what's happening is my app is setting up, I believe, the Xbox and getting it going. Let's see what happens. Gosh, this controller feels really good. The white, I'm worried, is going to change colors, but it looks cool, so I guess it doesn't matter. Now all right. That was quick. Now it's prompting me to do the setup on my phone, which is really interesting. Wow, all of this is on your phone. So you get to do all the updates on your phone. It's updating as it stands. Let's see how fast it can do that. Holy moly. Okay, cool. So it's all finished there. So now that we finished setting it up on the phone itself, I'm waiting for this to finish, which is pretty quick. Our console will restart during the update. Now, let's go over a couple things. This is the Xbox Series S, which comes with a couple caveats. This thing does not have 4K. Let's go ahead and enter in. Press and hold to turn your controller on. I did. Welcome, Captain Qual. That's me. Update controller. Applying update. So this thing, pretty much out of box, was pretty ready to go. You use your phone to set it up, which is cool. And then, yeah, I play on a gaming monitor, which does have 144 hertz refresh rate, which is cool. This thing will put out 120, which is really, really awesome. I did have the Xbox One X before for a really brief amount of time, and it did put out a really awesome picture. Now, this is apparently going to be better than that in some ways. It doesn't have, again, 4K, but it does have really fast refresh rate at 1080p, which is awesome for what my use case. Also, it is all digital because my primary system I use actually is the Switch, and my secondary would be the PS5 when I eventually am able to get one. So this is actually just so that I can play Xbox games. And now, digital-wise, this is going to be great. This is going to be an awesome option for people who want to get themselves into a next-gen Xbox, but maybe that's not their only system. It is sleek. It's really small, which is so cool. And it is just really affordable at $299. If you can get your hands on one, that's the first thing. It's the hardest thing to do. Then I would highly recommend getting it. So far, it's been 10 minutes since we started setting up. We spent some time setting it up on the system. Most of it was done on a phone. It brought over my profile from my old Xbox account, and now it is finishing the update with the controller, and we should be able to jump into downloading our first game soon.
And that's pretty much it. That is how you get this thing up and running. Now, I'm going to spend the weekend using it and getting myself acquainted with it, and then we will finish up this review, or not necessarily review, we'll finish up this video with kind of my 48-hour first impressions, and then we'll circle back and make another one 30 days later to see what it's like after 30 days with the Xbox Series X. So let's get this update finished. Let's get our first game on here, and, well, let's check out what some gameplay feels like. All right, guys, this is the 48 review. 48 hours, that is. I've had the Xbox Series S for 48 hours, and I have some impressions. There are things I like. There are a couple things that I've quickly realized can become very challenging if you're not used to it. And, well, let's crack into it. Thing number one is, and I'm going to start with the thing that is most challenging right out the gates, and that is you're given a 512 gigabyte hard drive. These games are massive. I mean, if you have Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you're pretty much full. That's insane. Okay, the door's open, which means that... Oh, wait, I think this is the disheveled place, so it doesn't necessarily mean that someone's in there. No, it doesn't. Let's go ahead and use this. Try to survive. The goal here is to survive. Oh, cool, I interacted with something. We're going to see how far we can get. So that is my one thing that I'm realizing. If you're not careful. Now, there are... Okay. I hear something upstairs. I see something. And two. You just got to be quick about it. And that's all that you need to do. Yeah, I mean... But other than that, I mean, the experience that I'm having with this is amazing. I'm getting to play an Xbox for $300. That's great. I mean, usually entering into a next gen is going to cost you $500-$600, as we see with the Series X and with the PlayStation 5. If you buy it third party and get gypped by some of the resellers, then you're paying even more for it. And though I think that the experience is definitely worth their full retail price, I wouldn't go as far to say that it's worth their jacked up price. This is great. This is a great option, and this is a perfect fit for someone like myself. I am someone who's playing this on a gaming monitor. The gaming monitor does output a high refresh rate, which allows me to take advantage of the refresh rate that this has to offer. Now, it only offers 120 at 1080, and here's the deal. In that certain games, I only can output 1080 because that's what my TV outputs, or not my TV, my monitor. So that's fine. I did try this. I hooked this up to my TV. I was able to get a really cool picture, a really good picture out of it. A game that doesn't really require too much, but does offer a lot. And so that was great. You know, I'm still able to get a good experience. This thing is compact, and it allows me as a primarily PlayStation and Nintendo user to experience stuff like Halo. I haven't gone through that series before, and it's something I want to do eventually. So this gives me that opportunity to do so. Play video games with my friends who have Xboxes. And this is that perfect middle-of-the-ground system for someone who wants to play next-gen games but doesn't really want to get cash output. You know, if you're not a hardcore gamer, you just want to be able to get involved. This is it. This is what we're looking for. Now, again, this is just a 48-hour review. I don't know what this is going to feel like down the line, and I do have a PS5 that I'm going to end up getting here in just a little bit. So that is going to, you know, help me get a more rounded opinion. But when it comes to this right now, having a Nintendo Switch and the Series, two of these good. The Series S is just such a great combo, and we're going to spend our time getting through this round, seeing how far we can get. If you like this so far, guys, go ahead and hit the like. This is my first ever review of a system. Also, this is the first time I've gotten a new system in years. I mean, since the Nintendo Switch. I did for a brief while get the not Series S, but the Xbox, not Series X, but One X, because I wanted to get one and it was on sale, and then I ended up returning it, which was a huge mistake because now they're worth so much money, even though I don't resell at higher dollar marks because I hate that. But, you know, it is what it is. And so this is just, it's fun to play. And this game looks way better on here than it did on the Switch, which I normally play it on. But yeah, if you're getting value, hit that like button. If you want to subscribe, be a part of this community, here's the deal. We are streaming twice a week. We stream every Tuesday and Thursday from 7 a.m. until we're about finished. When that about finished is about 10 a.m. Let's keep moving in to the circle a little bit closer. I want to go Pleasant Park. Well, we'll get into the sand. And that's about 10 a.m. So 7 to 10 a.m. And we have fun. We have a good time. Great time streaming. The chat's always fun. It's off the hook. So yeah, and that's about it, guys. If you do like gameplay stuff and you want to see more gameplay, let me know. Probably not going to do super long gameplays often because, well, I want to help you guys make the right educated decision. But if you want some gameplay videos, I'm willing to make them. I'm willing to have some fun. Also, if you want to play games with me, I'm willing to do that too. Let's see here. How much further can we go? Well, I guess we'll go into Pleasant Park. Maybe there'll be some people there. The fun thing about this game is, well, I feel like it's one of the few that I can actually play. I tried playing Warzone, and people just cuss way too much, and I don't like it. And Apex, I'm trying to get used to. I like it. It's fun. But this one, I feel like I can at least survive for a little bit. The one problem is I'm really bad at building, so I often don't, which gets me into a lot of trouble. But we'll see how far we can get without building. All right, I'm listening. This game is like a must-have thing to play this game is headphones. If you don't have headphones, it's all over for you. Okay, this has been heavily looted, so we're just gonna get in a car and we're gonna get out of here. We do not want any music, thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and let's drive. Not into that tree. Okay. Let's get on the road because we can really go far on the road. Let's see. Is there anybody around that wants to play? I want to play. We're down to 29 individuals. I am playing solos because I don't play with random people often. All right. Okay, cool. Come on up, please. Please, come on up. There we go. Come on up. I'm ready. Okay, I wasn't ready. Well, that's it. 23rd place. There we go. I got 23rd place. Anyway, guys, I had fun talking about this. I had fun getting one. And if you're on the market to get an Xbox Series S and you have the ability to put that into a cart and to actually get yourself one and get it ready to purchase, I would do it. Yeah, that's all I got for you today. Most of all, and most important, happy gaming. All right, I'll see you guys.